What does this famous house have to do with Alabama? Well, more than you would think. The connection starts with Sarah Winchester's niece, Dina, who lived in Barber County, Alabama. But it goes much further than that, and there's some important information connected to this next individual. But first, we have to walk through the story to get there. The Winchester Mystery House is considered haunted and one of the most mysterious houses on the entire planet. And what most people don't know is that it's forever tied to Alabama. This home once belonged to Sarah Lockwood Party Winchester. She was the widow of William Winchester. While in New Haven, Connecticut, she lost her infant child to a childhood illness. A few years later, she lost her husband to tuberculosis. She became the heiress of a large fortune thanks to the Winchester repeating arms. She moved to San Jose, California and bought an 8-room farmhouse. From 1886 to 1922, this home would go through large renovations. It amassed over 24,000 square feet, 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 160 rooms, 52 skylights, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 13 bathrooms, and 6 kitchens. Its worth at the time would be tens of millions of dollars today. Sarah Winchester would essentially cut herself off from the rest of the world to build on this home, allegedly at the behest of a psychic. There are also claims that it's allegedly haunted by those who have lost their lives with the Winchester firearm, going back to even Sarah's own beliefs. After Sarah passed, the Winchester house went into the hands of a woman named Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown would hire a carpenter, the father of John Marks, to work on the home. Because of that, John Marks from Wetumpka, Alabama would live in this house for decades. He said at one time the house was even bigger than what it's known to be today. And according to him, 3 stories from different parts of this house were knocked off, mostly due to damage from an earthquake that happened in 1906. That caused steps to lead to nowhere and hit the ceiling, and for some doors to open up to nothing below for several stories. John Marks didn't end up believing that the house was haunted. However, he would serve as a tour guide for years, and it only adds to the stories and lore that circle the Winchester Mystery House.